up, everybody? It's Coach Gina here, and I'm going to be taking you through a dumbbell workout for today. For today's workout, you are going to need a set of dumbbells. You're going to want to have a mat, some water, and a towel if you have a lot of sweat going on. All right, so how we're going to do this today, I'm going to warm you up. I'm going to go through, explain everything to you, show you each exercise, and then we're going to get to it, and we're going to have a great time together today. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. We are going to use weights, not right away, but eventually in that warm up. So make sure you have them close by. Team, we are going to start out with some back stepping lunges in 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Nice long step back. Your knee does not have to touch the floor as you step back, okay? Make sure that long step is out, and then railroad legs, drop, push out of the front heel, step together, and switch it out. Good, good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's where I want you to pick up one of your dumbbells, grab it on each side, and we're just gonna press up and overhead. So, as you press over the head, you should be able to see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Brace your core, bring it right back down to the clavicle. You can use your legs. Good, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab that dumbbell by the head and give me some squats. On your squat, feet are just outside the hip. Dip down, drive out of the heel. Keep the chest up and lifted, and squeeze the butt on the way up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Go ahead, you can put that weight back down on the floor. We're gonna do some heel raises, getting those calves nice and warm. A little heel raise here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. All right, go ahead, find a little space on your mat. Lie down, flat on your back. Feet are gonna be flat on the floor, palms facing upward. And we're gonna start with some leg lifts. Knee comes directly over hip, light tap on the mat, and then drive them right back up. Now, if you're here and your back and your butt are staying down, go ahead, we're gonna add a crunch on. Now bring the shoulders up at the same time as your legs. Slight tuck on the chin, big reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful job. Walk your feet in, close to your butt. As we lift, I want you to squeeze your butt cheeks together, come up into a glute bridge. So this is a nice warm up for the glutes, the hamstrings, the core, and the low back. And in addition, it gives the calves a little bit more time to warm up here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, roll that down one vertebrae at a time. Grab behind your legs, stand it on up. Give me a few shoulder rolls here. You can reverse it. And again. And that is your warm up. All right, let's talk about your workout. It is an AMRAP. Hopefully you guys can yell out what that means. As many rounds as possible, that's what your AMRAP stands for. We have 10 minutes to get through as many rounds as these 3 exercises that we can. 10 weighted lunges. So you're gonna grab those weights. We're gonna count each leg as 1. So it's gonna go like this. 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1. Those are your 10 weighted lunges. And then we take the feet slightly apart, we brace the core, we go into 10 push presses. 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1. And then we have a weighted crunch. So weight is gonna come over top of your chest. 10, 9, 8, etc. After you finish your 10th crunch, you're gonna make a little mark so you know how many rounds you have done. So if you need a piece of paper and a pen, a little whiteboard, a chalkboard, whatever, to make sure you're keeping track of your rounds, that would be amazing. So we go through these: 10 weighted lunges, 10 push presses, 10 weighted crunches. I do want to make a note here for you guys. You can drop weight whenever you need to. If your form starts to go downhill, I would rather you drop weight, have quality movement, than to try to hang on to the weight and not have that good quality movement. Okay, so just to recap, we have 10 minutes to get through 10 weighted lunges, 10 push presses, 10 weighted crunches. Your score is however many rounds you get, so have something to keep track of that. All right, guys, take a quick break. Meet me back here, and we're gonna crush this. See you in a few. Hey guys, welcome back to your 10-minute AMRAP. 10 weighted lunges, 10 push presses, 10 weighted crunches, as many rounds as possible in our 10 minutes together. We start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. That nice long step back with your lunge, drop that back knee, press into your front heel. We are counting each leg to get to 10, so it's 5 each side. Push off the heel. You want to keep shoulder down, chest up, long step back, drop that knee, press out of the heel, and then step together. Once you get your 10, take the feet slightly outside hip with your push press, dip, drive. Brace your core, keeping your back safe at all times. When you get to your 10th push press, place one weight down, come onto the ground, one weight up, feet stay on the floor, we crunch for 10. Once you hit your 10th crunch, that's where you want to mark down round. So a little mark, a little hashtag, the number 1, whatever you want to do. And then we're up right back into those lunges, okay? So lunges, you can also hold the weight on the shoulder. Again, we are counting each leg. So feet under the hip, step back, drop that knee. When you get your 10, walk the feet out slightly, brace the core, 10 push presses. When you get your 10th push press, you're on the floor, weight up, feet stay down, back and butt stay down. Think about driving rib cage to the hip. When you hit your 10th one, that is where you want to mark down your rounds, right? Your rounds are your score. Make sure you're keeping track. Now, let's talk about non-weighted option. You can drop weight accordingly, guys. If your form starts to get a little yucky, drop the weight. So the lunge without the weight, simply step back, drop that knee, Press into the front heel. Still counting each leg is 1. Nice lifted chest. Make sure you're not falling into the move, rounding out the shoulders. Now, just like you can drop weight on the lunge, you can drop weight on the push press by going to 1 weight. Feet outside the hip, still dip drive. So you want to press through the heel, brace the core, make sure we're not using our back. When you get that one, your option for no weight on the crunch is simply a crunch. You can start with your fingertip at the temple. The back and the butt are still staying down. Lock down that core, and you just crunch here. Notice at no time am I wrapping my arms around my head and pulling on my head. Fingertips should always be just outside temple line or somewhere along the side of the body so that we aren't wanting to grab and pull on our neck, okay? Should never ever have hands around that head pulling on the neck. When you finish your crunches, mark down your rounds. Team, we just passed the 5-minute mark, which means we are more than halfway done with this workout. I really want you to punch it in. Try to get as many rounds. Maybe set a goal. How many do you want to get? 5, 7, 10, 12. Set that goal. You have 4.5 minutes to make it. The push press, you do want to step those feet out a little bit. Make sure you use your legs. And then back on the floor for that weighted or non-weighted crunch. If you're holding a weight, it's impossible to pull on your head. So that's why I didn't mention it before. But if you don't have a weight, make sure you keep those hands from pulling.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something greater. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the
At the end of your crunches is where you mark down your rounds, okay? Make sure you're keeping track of those rounds. That will be your score. All right, another option for the lunges, 1 weight in a front rack position. So if no weight is maybe a little too easy, 2 weights is a little too hard, here's another option. You can even bring it up over the head. And then you can transition right into those push presses if you just have 1 weight. When you get to your 10th push press on the floor for that weighted crunch, and I showed you that option of not using the weight if you didn't want to. Make sure that when you get to your 10th one, what do? I know I sound like a broken record. You want to go ahead, mark down those rounds. You have just a tiny bit over a minute left. Where are you at on that goal? Are you gonna get it? You gotta chase it. Make sure you have good quality movement all the way to the end, but I want you pushing for that goal, guys. Push all the way to the end, less than a minute to go. "30 seconds. Get what you came for. "10 seconds. Still move. Even if you're finishing up one, get to the next one. Get as many done as you can." And time. Whew. Get rid of that weight. Everybody down on the floor, on their back. Grab both knees, rock back and forth. That was awesome, you guys. Breathe. Good. Drop one foot, bring the opposite leg up, rotate that ankle around. How'd you guys do? You got a great workout out there today. Let's drop that ankle just below knee, opposite leg. Grab through the window and just drive those legs toward the body to get a nice stretch here. Drop, switch. Other leg up, rotate that ankle around. Bring ankle just below knee, grab through the window. Be a nice stretch, the hamstring, the glute, the hip, a little bit of low back. Good. Knees stack, drop them to one side, head and arm, fall opposite direction of the legs, getting a nice low back stretch here. And then do the other side. Head and arm, falling opposite direction. Bring it back to the middle. Grab behind the legs to help yourself sit up. Bring your feet together. Let your knees fall wherever. And then grab the toes if you're able to. Keep that nice tall spine, shoulders down, chest is up here. Good. Feel a nice stretch to those inner thighs. And you can relax. And then open up the arms. Reach up, push the ceiling away. And then open. Give yourself a couple bear hugs, flipping which arm is on the top. I don't know about you, but I don't know that this is how a bear hugs, but we'll go with that. All right, once you give yourself a few bear hugs, roll those shoulders out, and you are done with your workout. So proud of you. Thanks for coming out and playing with me today. Hope you had a great time. Hope you pushed yourself, and I can't wait to see you again. Take care, guys. Bye.